right, we're back for the second half of tonight's Rwl Sn Rl from Hampton, Virginia. Wally Cardill, Johnny Bianco, and Tex Lynch here with you. And man, we've got 3 major tag team matchups, all before tonight's one-on-one main event.
Oh, so Johnny, how'd it feel to solve the case of the missing Honda? Man, I can't believe that video.
Really feeling good about it, and no joke, I had to do a lot of hunting to gather those to 15-second clips of the actual abduction. And clearly, the sectarians are as guilty as a cat in a goldfish bowl, because none of them are here tonight. What does that suggest?
It suggests that this is what they do, or more rather, this is what they did. All right, let's start hour 2 with a ladies tag team match with Cherie Roy and Autumn Breeze set to go up against Frankie Picone and Marta Gordon, Power and Beauty.
I'm not trying to rain on anyone's parade, but I'm concerned about the sectarians' disappearance from the scene. I mean, what's gonna happen when they eventually come back, which they probably will.
Welcome back, fans. Our next ladies tag team contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Altoona, Pennsylvania, Autumn Breeze, and from Minneapolis, Minnesota, the Queen of the Black Garden, Cherie Roy.
While they're not wandering around wild in the wilderness, Cherie Roy and Autumn Breeze would definitely love to be back on top. Former ladies tag team champions definitely would love to get those titles back from American Powers, and that's an extremely tall order at the present time.
Very tall. Shaquille O'Neal level tall. Patty Powers and Danielle Heathcote have been at the top level for some time now, with no signs of slowing down. They've taken on some of the biggest names we've got going, and they'll be doing it again a little later in the broadcast.
Yes, sir, they're going to be facing the Bella Twins for the first time ever tonight.
Their opponents, accompanied by Sylvia Strong, from Detroit, Michigan, Francis, Frankie Picone, and from Westwood, California, Marta Gordon, Power and Beauty.
Some fans have wondered where Sylvia has been keeping Frankie Picone and Marta Gordon. In a word, training. You guys know Sylvia's a nut when it comes to her keeping her wrestlers in top form, probably grooming them for a shot at American Powers. Well, we'll just have to see if keeping Power and Beauty off the grid in training is gonna pay off against Autumn and Cherie.
No way of knowing. Like I said, Autumn Breeze and Cherie Roy, former ladies tag team champions, Power and Beauty, have never even been invited to the dance yet.
Well, I think Sylvia's a genius on this. All you have to do is look at the Stronghold stable, an embarrassment of riches and championship gold. And that's why, to me, she is the ginchiest. Will Frankie and Marta face AP down the road? And what'll happen when and if that match gets signed?
Who can say? But right now, let's focus on them and Cherie Roy and Autumn Breeze, because that's where we're at. Cherie Roy and Frankie Picone starting us off here. Referee Tom Canamora rings the bell. Here we go. Cherie Roy with a kick to the midsection on Frankie Picone. Fails to connect with the right. Locks up again. Frankie Picone with a kick to the midsection and a misses with the chop. Gets taken down by Cherie Roy, who starts stretching the legs of Frankie Picone. Frankie turns it around. Whoa. Oh man, a series of short necks to the face of Cherie Roy. Frankie Picone back on her feet. They lock up against Cherie Roy. Cradle position, slams her into the turnbuckle, pitches her out center ring. Tried to go after Marta Gordon too. That was probably not a wise thing. Focusing her attention back on Frankie Picone with a snap suplex. Frankie back on her feet. Standing drop kick, and beautifully done by the Queen of the Black Garden. Frankie counters with a shot. Locks up Cherie Roy. Snap suplex. That should about do that right there. Cherie Roy counters with a pretty good kick. Frankie Picone backing away from that grapple. That was pretty good. Cravat suplex from Frankie Picone. Frankie steps out, and in comes Marta Gordon, a former dancer, ballet star. Marta locks up, but Cherie Roy takes her down. Classic wrestling takedown. Marta Gordon, gauging the distance, drives a knee into the head of Cherie Roy. Marta rounds her up, takes her back down again. On with a schoolyard pummel right there, and into a Fujiwara armbar. Frankie Picone comes in to protect her partner. Cherie Roy finds her way out of the hold. Marta with a couple of hard rights and a kick to the midsection takes Cherie Roy down. Rounds up Cherie Roy again. Marta Gordon catching a couple of elbows to the midsection. Whoa, Marta with a pretty good counter right there. Drives a knee into the midsection and a double axe handle to the back takes Cherie Roy back down again. As Marta Gordon takes herself up into the sky here. Jumps off, fails to connect with the diving elbow. Cherie Roy just about get out the way. Falling neck breaker from Cherie Roy. The Queen of the Black Garden rounds up Marta Gordon. Look at that beautiful little package suplex right there. Drives a knee into the chest of Marta Gordon. Marta Gordon counters with a kick to the head. Marta with a series of wicked kicks, then valet legs again. Beautiful flipping slam right there. As Marta steps out, in comes Frankie Picone. Looks like Sylvia Strong's training might have paid off just a little bit here. Frankie Picone drives a knee into the arm of Cherie Roy. Frankie rounds her up again. They lock up. Cherie Roy being escorted to the corner of Power and Beauty, head first into the turnbuckle. Cherie Roy counter catches a cheap shot from Marta Gordon. Cherie Roy with a series of elbows to the midsection of Frankie Picone says, no, I don't want to go into your corner. Whoa, nice counter from Frankie Picone. She knows it too. And the fans seem to know it as well. Here comes Autumn Breeze for the first time in this matchup. Whoa, both ladies try for their move and don't get it. Autumn Breeze charges up over the shoulders of Frankie Picone. And head first, snake eyes into the buckle. Into the seated position into the corner as Frankie Picone tries to put the boots to Autumn Breeze, but Autumn Breeze says, oh, no, you don't. Don't think so. Frankie back on her feet. Autumn Breeze rebounds off the ropes. Beautiful flying punch. Lays out Frankie Picone just center ring. Autumn Breeze goes for cover one, but only a one. Frankie Picone sitting up pretty quick. Autumn Breeze. Whoa, that was a heavy knee to the midsection from Autumn. Autumn rounding up Frankie Picone again. Delivers a series of shots and snap suplex from Autumn Breeze. Man, Frankie Picone looking a little bit flustered here. Oh man, what a power bomb, and then drives a knee into the face of Frankie Picone. Nice little combination move from Autumn Breeze. Frankie Picone counters. Nice one-arm suplex. Frankie moves in on Autumn Breeze. Look at this, man. That's a torturous stretching exercise right there. Working on the lower back, the legs, the whole body, the lower half of the body gets screwed up. Autumn Breeze counters with a shove. Rebounds off the ropes. Delivers a wicked kick to the side of the head of Frankie Picone. She certainly felt that one. And in comes the Queen of the Black Garden, Cherie Roy. Autumn Breeze watching her partner go to work here. Rounds up Frankie Picone. From behind. Nice German release suplex right there. Stomp to the back of the head. Cherie Roy takes herself up to the middle rope. Dives off, misses with the crossbody. Frankie Picone just stepping out of the way. Cherie going after Marta Gordon again. The last time she did that, it didn't pay off too well. She goes out onto the apron. Rounds Marta up, slams her back right into the apron. But Frankie Picone right there, trying for a DDT, doesn't get it. Cherie Roy counters. Kick to the midsection from Frankie Picone. Cherie fails to connect with the clothesline. Winds up going right into the ring steps. Frankie rounds her up again. Whoa, drop toe hold. And now stretching the leg. Cherie Roy on the outside with the referee's count in play. Cherie counters with a series of shots to the head. Escapes the hold. Gets back to her feet, locks up Frankie. Frankie Picone pitched down towards the near corner. Sylvia Strong giving the ladies plenty of room. Cherie Roy going after Marta Gordon again, perhaps being a little bit obsessive here. And gonna do it again. Slams, slam Marta Gordon into the apron. Frankie Picone said, okay, fine, we'll take Autumn Breeze out of the equation too. Now what? That is one thing about these two teams. They both look out for their partners, definitely. Frankie Picone with a series of hard rights winds up the arm of Cherie Roy into that hammerlock, but Cherie counters with shots to the midsection. Frankie gets countered again. The Queen of the Black Garden setting it up, a cravat suplex of her own. Again, these ladies moving on each other, move for move, step for step practically. Cherie Roy rounds her up. Oh man, what a package right there. Beautiful. One. Oh, Marta Gordon right there to keep it at a one. Cherie Roy turning her attention back to Frankie Picone. Looks like she's ready to deliver something wicked here. Takes her down and into that arm bar. And then, whoa, Marta Gordon breaks that up. Marta grappled by Cherie Roy, pitched to the outside. Oh man, Cherie Roy, the Queen of the Back Garden, lit up here. Stretching Frankie Picone. I think she's seen enough. She's going to step out, tag in Autumn Breeze. Frankie Picone on the outside. Oh man. Autumn Breeze. Looks like she's going to take herself up to the top. Frankie Picone just getting back to her feet here. Oh, look at this. Autumn Breeze changed her mind. Comes on back out. Frankie Picone from behind. Counter with an elbow. From behind on Frankie. Oh, this ain't good. Oh, hard shot to the back. An uppercut to the back and a series of wicked kicks. Ooh, man, what a forearm. Autumn Breeze on the outside. Working on Frankie Picone with the referee's count in play. It looks like Autumn Breeze is going to take her time with this project. Says, I've got to count to 20. Let me work with it. Oh, man, drives two knees into the back of Frankie Picone, inflicting as much damage as she can within that count. Again, going after Marta Gordon, much like Cherie Roy did. Marta Gordon says, I don't think so. Tired of playing these games. Oh, man, Marta's fired up. Frankie Picone's laid out. Autumn Breeze don't know what she's going to do, just standing there in a staring contest with Marta Gordon. She's going to try it again. She's nuts. Wow. Couple of series of right hands with another. Marta Gordon says, I'm sorry. This has gotten old. Whoa! Right through the ropes, went after Marta, but wound up catching Frankie Picone. Now that's just dumb luck. Wow. And again, she just will not give up. Marta Gordon is not the legal woman in the ring. What is? Oh well, see that just went over the rope and landed right on her keister. Oh man, didn't connect with nothing but floor. Marta Gordon laid out. Frankie Picone, the legal woman in this match right now, comes back inside, locks up with Autumn Breeze, kick to the midsection, fails to connect with a spinning punch. Now Autumn with a series of kicks and shots and elbows and a drop kick that takes Frankie Picone down to the canvas. Autumn rounds her up again. Trying to escort Frankie Picone to her team's corner, head first into the turnbuckle. She goes. Frankie counters but catches a cheap shot from Cherie Roy. Autumn Breeze from behind. Oh, did you see that? Kicked her right in the back. Here comes Cherie Roy on the tag. Frankie Picone struggling to get to her feet here. Oh, the tides have turned here, definitely. As Cherie Roy goes to work on the legs of Frankie Picone, now laid out in a seated position in the corner. As Cherie Roy puts the boots. Frankie Picone, well. Cherie Roy driving a knee into the arm. Frankie counters with a kick to the head. Locks up Cherie. Cherie counters with a kick. Frankie Picone counters with a series of elbows. And whoa, look at this. Nice little wraparound DDT right there. Head first into the buckle. Right in the heart of the logo goes Cherie Roy. Here comes Marta Gordon on the tag. Sylvia Strong watching this whole thing carefully, probably taking little notes in her mind. Frankie all the way up to the top rope. Cherie Roy laid out face down in the middle of the center ring. Just about getting back to her feet. Here comes Marta, flying fist across the head of Cherie Roy. Marta rounds her up. Lines up the arm and stomps the shoulder. Marta Gordon tags in Frankie Picone. Cherie Roy goes out, comes back in for a little reset. Catches a beautiful hip toss from Frankie. Frankie rounds her up. Here we go. Back into that submission again. That vicious little arm bar. But Autumn Breeze right there to break up the submission. Frankie. Suplexed Autumn Breeze. Out she goes. Frankie covers Cherie again. 1, 2, 3. Well, now, that was a nice piece of work from Power and Beauty. Can't even lie about it.
The time, 12 minutes and 21 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, Power and Beauty. Well, if anyone is still doubting the methods of Sylvia Strong after the stacks of success she and her stable have had, I don't know what to tell you. Frankie and Marta, Power and Beauty come up winners despite solid and persistent competition from Sherry and Autumn. Just one more reason I admire Sylvia.
I understand that, and definitely Frankie and Marta definitely coming through in the clutch here against some serious competition from the former ladies tag team champions who definitely were not giving up. But an impressive win by Power and Beauty nonetheless for the Stronghold. Folks, we'll be back with a whole lot more. We've got more tag team action coming up right after the break, so don't go away. Alright folks, we're going to pick up right about where we left off with more tag team action. This time the legendary tag team of the Hart Foundation in the combination of Bret the Hitman Hart and British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith set to go up against the Freak and the Wild Thing, the Rwl Sn Rl tag team champions, the Psychedelics, which means more ginchiness for you, Johnny.
This next non-title tag team contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 522 pounds, from Birmingham, England, the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, and from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Bret the Hitman Hart.
As Jim the Anvil Neidhart takes a backseat to Davey Boy Smith for this iteration of the Hart Foundation, well now, that's going to be an interesting matchup. Going up against the Snarl Tag Team Champions, the Freak and the Wild Thing. Real happy that they won them titles back from Oliver Hollywood and Tommy Wilcox. Oh man, and I know you proud of Sylvia Strong, ain't you, Johnny?
You joke about it, but I have got it bad for Sylvia. Their opponents accompanied by Sylvia Strong at a combined weight of 470 pounds from Staten Island, New York, Wild Thing Wayne Tate, and from Paducah, Kentucky, the Freak, the Rwl Sn Rl Tag Team. Champions, the Psychedelics. Tex, I need you, as a friend, to be blunt as hell here. Would I look like a fool, even trying to speak to Sylvia? You know, one-on-one, and off the record, I'm serious. Be real with me.
Johnny, the worst thing she can do is just say no, and that's not fatal as far as I've ever learned.
Plus, everyone knows you're being seen as the guy who cracked the sectarian's armor. That's gotta be worth at least a few brownie points. And, if you want honest, Tex and I have seen unattractive, up close and personal.
We sure
and
have.
That's not you. I'd go for it if I was in your Nikes. Strike while the iron is hot, GB.
Wally's got a point, Johnny. I mean, really, the worst she can do is refuse you. And that's not going to end your life.
Thanks, guys. I'm gonna have to give this a long and considered look, though.
In the meantime, the Freak and the Wild Thing set to face the Hart Foundation 2-on-2. Non-title matchup, but man, what a matchup against a pair of legends like Bret the Hitman Hart and the British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith. The Freak and the Wild Thing gonna have their hands full in this one. But this match is not just about the Psychedelics. You gotta keep in mind the Hart Foundation. They were former Legends Tag Team Champions for a real short time, and they would love to get back in the groove, but oh man, it's not been easy for Bret, Jim, or the British Bulldog. Alright, well, we got the Hitman starting us off along with the Freak, and this one's gonna be juicy. Referee Willie Johnson rings the bell. Here we go. No, the Hitman going after Willie Johnson. What the hell was that all about? Oh man, the Freak gonna take advantage of the mistake here. Up over the shoulders, spinning fist takes the Hitman down. Really shouldn't have gone after the referee like that, Bret. Running Bulldog from Bret the Hitman Hart. Locks up the Freak. Has him up. But the Freak says, no, thank you. No sidewalk slams for me today. Brett counters with a kick to the midsection, locks up the Freak, winds him up. But no, kick to the midsection from the Freak. Freak rounds him up. Oh, man, forearm takes the Hitman down to the mat. As Wild Thing Wayne Tate comes in on tag. Bret the Hitman Hart laid out. As Wayne Tate rounds him up, sets him up for a still-level powerbomb. Oh, man, right there. Wild Thing with a kick, punch, locks him up. Cradle position, marches him over the ropes, hangs him up off the top rope. Bret the Hitman Hart not mounting a whole lot of offense at the present time. Another kick, oh man, look at this. And a headbutt takes the Hitman back down to the mat again. Bret the Hitman Hart not looking too sharp at the moment. Wild Thing rounds him up, man, running power slam. Page right out of the British Bulldog's book. Wild Thing locks up the Hitman. Has him all the way up with that long, stalling vertical suplex. Oh, man, the blood is rushing to the Hitman's head right here. Boom! Beautifully done by the Wild Thing. That takes a whole hell of a lot of power. Wild Thing catches a kick to the midsection from the Hitman. Bret the Hitman Hart trying to mount some offense here. Nice kick. Finally takes the Wild Thing down to the canvas. I think Bret's seen enough. In comes the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. Smith locks up with Wild Thing. Wild Thing's got him up over the shoulder. Slams him down Dominator style. Wild Thing rounds up British Bulldog. Escorting the Bulldog to his team's corner. Head first into the turnbuckle he goes. And a series of hard elbows to the side of the head. Now beating the head of Davey Boy Smith right into the center of the logo. Here comes the Freak again. Quick tags from the Psychedelics. You always see it. Sylvia Strong got to be exceptionally proud of this team, along with the Originals and the Insiders and Power and Beauty and Gary Galaxy and Warlord Santos. I mean, that is just a stable and a half. The Freak, with a series of hard lefts and a stomp to the midsection, rounds up the British Bulldog. Series of wicked kicks to the back, a kick to the head, and the Freak gonna torture the arms and shoulders of the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. Grabs a couple of knees into his back for good measure as the Freak steps out, and in comes Wild Thing Wayne Tate again. Man, you can't tell if these guys are coming or going. Wayne Tate, kick to the leg for the British Bulldog, covers. Oh, not even a one. I only got a whoop. Just a whoop. Whoa, did you see that? The Wild Thing catching Davey Boy Smith and a rib breaker. Wow. Didn't realize quite how strong Wild Thing Wayne Tate actually is. Wow, look at this here. Man, gut wrench suplex. As Wild Thing steps out, the Freak steps in. Sylvia Strong just watching it all. A stomp from the Freak and a kick. Davey Boy Smith catching a moonsault, rebound off the ropes. And again, the Freak very strategically going back to work on the arms and shoulders of the British Bulldog. You can't fight if you can't swing, and you can't swing if you ain't got no power. And that is exactly what the Freak's working on. Hard right hands to the head of Davey Boy Smith. The Freak counter headbutt from the British Bulldog as he rebounds off the ropes, drops a leg on the Freak. Davey Boy Smith tags in the Hitman. The Freak back to his feet, charges. Whoa, wicked kick to the head. Takes the Hitman down to the mat again. Bret with a hard right. Kick to the midsection from the Freak. The excellence of execution being escorted to wherever the Freak wants him to go. But the Hitman deciding he wants to go on his own. Elbows to the midsection, backs off the Freak. The Freak, a shot, misses with the kick. That roundhouse would have took the Hitman's head off. The Freak rounds up Bret the Hitman Hart. Again, Bret counters with elbows, backs the Freak off. Hard right from the Hitman. Counter kick from the Freak. Another kick. And the Freak once more squirts Brett into the Psychedelics corner. No tag, he's going to handle it on his own with knees to the midsection of the Hitman. Following it up with a series of stomps as Brett the Hitman Hart is seated in their corner. Oh man, just stomps to the face. Here we go. The Freak rebounds off the ropes face wash for Brett the Hitman Hart. As Wild Thing Wayne Tate comes in on the tag. Man, these guys are definitely tagging like crazy. Middle rope, Wild Thing waiting for Brett the Hitman Hart to stand himself back up. The Freak gets the hell out of the way. Misses with the shoulder tackle. I don't even know how the hell he did that. Brett the Hitman Hart capitalizes on it with a suplex. And Brett has seen enough. Here comes the British Bulldog on the tag. Kick to the midsection. Wayne Tate catches a knee. Catches a... Oh, man. The British Bulldog whips the Wild Thing into the far corner. Follows it up with a forearm. Wild Thing being assisted out of the corner with a nice alley-oop from the British Bulldog. What a powerhouse Davey Boy Smith can be. Hard overhand right takes the Wild Thing down to one knee. Double axe handle takes him down all the way. Rolling elbow from the British Bulldog. And Davey Boy Smith now mounting some serious offense, but tags in Brett the Hitman Hart instead. I would have kept going if that was me, but hey. Brett rounds up the Wild Thing. Couple of hard rights, a kick to the midsection. Wild Thing being tortured on the ropes by Brett the Hitman Hart. The Hitman with another right, and again, whoa, up and over, and onto the floor goes the Hitman, and he must have landed pretty hard. Wayne Tate rounds him up, locks him up, gets him back inside the ring. No ring post song tonight. Oh well. Brett tags in the British Bulldog out of absolute desperation. Running tackle from the British Bulldog. But now Davey Boy Smith putting the boots to the head of Wild Thing Wayne Tate. Davey Boy Smith rounds the Wild Thing up. Has him up. Whoa, what a pile driver right there. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. I would have thought that would have been it. But no, Wayne Tate powering out. That pile driver was pretty nasty. Wild Thing counters with a forearm. An elbow to the side of the head. And here we go. Tongue and death grip. A page out of the Haku playbook. Referee watching this one close, making sure it don't turn into a choke. Wild Thing takes the Bulldog down. Willie Johnson ringing the bell. That is all. Davey Boy Smith's lights are out. The Psychedelics win this one by submission.
The time, exactly 8 minutes. And your winners by submission, the Psychedelics.
Wayne Tate looking a little bit busted up, but none the worse for wear as the Psychedelics pick up a win over the Hart Foundation. An important win, an impressive win for the Freak and the Wild Thing.
Great win for the Psychedelics, and what a night it's been for the Stronghold. Recording 3 straight wins tonight from Gary Galaxy, Power and Beauty, and the Freak and Wild Thing. My gut says Sylvia's gonna rack up 2025 Manager of the Year honors.
Well, if she doesn't, I can't imagine who in the hell else would. Sylvia Strong and the Stronghold have certainly been hot, and this evening has definitely proved it, hasn't it?
Guys, my mind is made up. I am going for it. I'm gonna talk to her, and not about business. I just can't fight this feeling. She's just...
I know.
She's the gitchiest.
We'll be right back with more RWL Sn Rl right after the break. Stay where you are.
Tonight on Snarl, for the first time ever, the Bella Twins, Nikki and Brie Bella, will lock up with the reigning Women's World Tag Team Champions, Patty Powers and Liberty Bell Danielle, American. Powers, and man, this is definitely a king-sized first.
Yeah, with both teams never having met each other in the past, this is definitely some major stuff.
This next tag team contest set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, both from Scottsdale, Arizona, Nikki and Brie Bella, the Bella Twins.
For those of you who never worked it out, that is Brie Bella on the left and Nikki Bella on the right. The Bella twins, both former WWE Divas champions, not unfamiliar with championship goals, and they're going to have a great time here tonight competing against American Powers in this non-title matchup.
Man alive, I still can't understand how these two teams haven't met already in the 14 or 15 months that American Powers has been around. Another case of going through the records and finding a glaring omission text.
That is exactly what happened, Wally. And when I found out, well, we had to get a hold of the Bella twins and get them out here. Wow, this is going to be an epic level match. I guarantee it.
All for ladies, no strangers to championship level competition. So yes, this is definitely going to be very big and probably one wild matchup. Expect no 5-minute quickie here. Their opponents from Tampa, Florida, Patty Powers, and from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote. They are Triple Crown champions and the reigning RWL Women's World Tag Team champions of American Powers.
Well, sir, the crowd here in Hampton, Virginia, giving American Powers a nice warm welcome to Women's World Tag Team Champions. With 6 titles between them, ready to face the Bella twins for the first time ever. Now, I know for a fact that Liberty Bell Danielle is a little bit apprehensive about this matchup, never having faced the Bella twins before, but they're going in confident, both her and Patty. I have no doubt they're going to do just fine.
At least, they're not worried about the titles.
Yeah, that's not a consideration tonight. Yeah, okay, well, here we go. Brie Bella and Patty Powers starting us off. Tom Canamora sounds the bell. Patty misses with a swing. Brie with a running bulldog on Patty Powers. Takes her down to the canvas, follows it up with a stomp to the head. Brie Bella follows up with another stomp. Patty misses with a swing, connects with a second one, goes behind. Look at this. Up over the shoulders, into a torture rack. Possible submission right here. Danielle standing guard. But Brie Bella manages to escape. Rear waistlock, another bulldog. As Brie Bella steps out, and in comes Nikki. Patty Powers standing at the ready here. They lock up. A knee to the head. And Nikki Bella quickly going for a cover here. One. Well, just a one. Patty Powers rolls back up. Whoa, running crossbody. Takes Nikki Bella down. Another running crossbody. Wow. Patty Powers has been working on her speed. Nice flip from Nikki Bella. They lock up. Whoa. Oh, man. Wicked arm snap. And a kick into the shoulder. And Brie Bella comes back in on the tag. And here comes Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote to greet her. Brie Bella taken down with a clothesline. Danielle. Whoa. Man, gets taken down. Brie Bella takes her down with a series of hard rights to the head. Danielle getting back to her feet as Nikki Bella comes in on the tag. They lock up. Kick to the midsection from Danielle. They lock up again. Nikki whipped to the ropes. Fails to connect with that kick. And she's going to pay for it. Headlock punch. Takes Danielle down. Nikki follows it up with a stomp to the back. A kick to the back. Nikki Bella rounds her up. Whoa! Wicked forearm. Backs Danielle up about 3 feet. Takes her down with another running clothesline. Nikki Bella misses with that kick. They lock up. Danielle whipped to the ropes again. Quickly taken down by Nikki Bella. Danielle trying to make her way to her corner as Brie Bella comes back in. And she does. Here comes Patty Powers. Brie Bella takes her down with a running drop kick. Follows it up with a forearm for Danielle. Oh, she's ambitious. Headbutt to the back. And whoa, just pitched halfway across town by Patty Powers. Brie Bella rounded up in the cradle position. Whoa, front slam. Oh, that'll take the wind right out of you. Headbutt. Patty Powers coming out real aggressive here. Draws a knee into the back. As Brie Bella steps out. In comes Liberty Bell Danielle. Danielle Locks up. Bree whipped to the ropes. Duck under. Look at this. Whoa! Nice capture suplex from Liberty Bell. Danielle rounds her up. Oh, gets taken down. Scratches an elbow in the shoulder. As Brie Bella covers one, just a one. Danielle back to her feet. Gets taken down just as quick. Brie Bella into a submission here. As Patty Powers comes in to spoil the party. Brie Bella tags out. In comes Nikki. Danielle laid out on the canvas, starting to get back to her feet. Quick counter. Shoves Nikki away. Connects with a kick. Locks up. Driving knees into the head of Nikki Bella. Follows it up with a kick to the midsection. Nice running kick from Nikki Bella, though. As Nikki tags in Brie again. Danielle locks up. Kick to the midsection. Another chop from behind. German suplex. Liberty Bell Danielle. He steps out and in comes Patty Powers on the tag. Brie Bella moves out of the way. And a running bulldog from Brie Bella on Patty Powers. Brie Bella now twisting the head and neck of Patty Powers. And that inflicts some serious pain. If you don't think so, you haven't somebody tried on it sometime. Brie Bella rounds up Patty. Trying to squirt Patty Powers to the Bella Twins corner. Patty says, I'd rather not. Elbows to the midsection. Whoa, did you see that beautiful rebound crossbody off the second rope? Here comes Nikki Bella on the tag. Whoa! Face buster from Patty Powers. Patty whips Nikki into the far corner. Whoa, running splash, down goes. Oh, Nikki Bella. Patty drives an elbow into the leg. Nikki Bella back to her feet. Goes behind on Patty. Hard whip. Duck under. Nikki Bella with a pretty impressive spine buster right there. Patty Powers counters with a shot to the midsection. They lock up. Nikki Bella counters with elbows. Hard right. Stuns Patty. Patty counters with a knee. A chop right. And again, up in that cradle position. And another devastating front slam. For Nikki Bella. Cover. 1, 2. Just a 2. Well, not going to be an early night for the Women's World Tag Team Champions here. Patty. A snap mare and a rebound off the ropes and a beautiful crossbody on Nikki Bella. Patty rounds her up. Hard whip into the corner and another splash. Look at this with a little something extra added. All the way up on the second rope. Here we go. Boom. A nice crossbody. As Brie. Whoa, here we go. 1, 2. Oh, that was an unexpected pin right there. Brie Bella just about back to her corner. Nikki Bella counters with a shot. Puts Patty into the far corner. Calling for that running bulldog one more time. Center ring. Face first down into the canvas. Goes Patty Powers as Brie Bella comes in on the tag. Brie Bella moves in on Patty Powers with a flip over neck whip and a quick cover. Oh, this is going to be a definite challenge. The Bella Twins definitely like to go for those pins. Brie Bella rounds up Patty Powers. Hard right, chop, kick, and a neck breaker from Brie Bella. Brie with another flip over neck whip. Patty Powers in some trouble here as Nikki Bella comes back in on the tag. Patty catches a whip and up over onto the apron. A hard right. Hung up off the top rope out onto the floor goes Patty Powers. And Nikki Bella gonna go after Danielle too. Gets hung up on the top rope herself. Now there's some poetic justice for you, Wally. Oh! Danielle hung up off the top rope too. As Nikki Bella does a little bit of showing off for the fans here in Hampton. Patty Powers just getting back to her feet on the outside. Count's broken. Oh, man. Running bulldog from Nikki Bella. Nikki rounds Patty back up. Oh, look at this, into an abdominal stretch. Pretty neat scientific move right there. But, oh, here we go. Brie Bella coming in. Patty with a stomp on the head of Nikki Bella and another. Patty Powers with an arm breaker. And now deciding to go after Brie Bella as well, but gets hung up on the top rope. As Nikki Bella looks like she might be trying to make her way to her corner. But Patty Powers looks like she's not going to allow that. Taking Nikki to the American Powers corner. Nikki counters, catches a cheap shot from Danielle too. Nikki Bella whipped into her team's corner. What's Patty Powers? Oh, look at this, a blind tag from Brie Bella. Who catches a chop. And Patty, with a clothesline, takes Brie Bella right out onto the floor. Look at the look on the face of Patty Powers. She has got something cooking. Here we go. Rebound off the ropes. Through the ropes and whoa. Down goes Brie Bella. Referee counting. Brie Bella goes after Patty. They lock up. Brie Bella hits towards the timekeeper's area. Patty Powers with a series of hard right hands. Rounds up Brie Bella. Brie from behind. Oh man, running bulldog out on the floor. That is not good. Patty locks up Brie Bella while the hair pitches her across town. Takes herself back inside. The referee still counting as Danielle Heathcote comes in on the tag. Patty Powers resumes her corner. Danielle just taking a moment to drink it all in. Comes on outside. Nikki Bella going after her. Oh man, look at this. Oh man. Sidewalk slam for Nikki Bella. As Danielle takes her to look at this. Brie Bella going after Patty Powers, and Danielle's not going to appreciate that one bit. Danielle fails to connect with the punch. They lock up. Kick to the midsection from Brie Bella. Kick to the midsection from Danielle. They lock up again. Brie whipped into the far corner. Whoa! Knee to the head. From behind. Gets taken down with a helicopter spin yet. Liberty Bell. Danielle Heathcote doing a touch of showing off here. Moves back in on Brie Bella. Rounds her back up. Here we go into a crossface just about middle ring. No ropes to get to. Better hope for a rescue from Nikki Bella, or she's in big trouble. Well, good night, Tom. Oh, Tom Canamora caught a kick to the back of the head from Nikki Bella. And look at this sweet takedown here into the ankle lock. Oh man, there's no referee to call it. Nikki Bella saving her partner as Tom Canamora enjoys his siesta. Luthez pressing hard right hands from Brie Bella on Danielle. Now tagging in Nikki Bella. Danielle standing just center ring. Tried for the wheelbarrow, didn't get it. Neckbreaker from Nikki Bella. Nikki going for another cover. 1, 2. Ooh, Tom Canamora might have sustained a bit of an injury there. His count was real slow. Danielle counters with a kick. Whoa, what a spinning kick. Took Nikki Bella down to the canvas. And now, Danielle kind of gouging the eyes of Nikki Bella. That's what you get when you mess with Patty Powers around Danielle. Patty Powers comes in on the tag. Patty takes herself up to the top rope. Powerhouse Patty getting ready to go air elbow across the chest. Nikki Bella, another elbow drop. And hard right across the back of the head. Headbutt. Takes Nikki Bella back down. And here comes Danielle one more time. Man, this match has gone on quite a bit already. Whoa, running spear. Takes Nikki down. Nikki slams Danielle face first into the mat. Rounds her back up. They lock it up. Into the Bella Twins corner head first. And here comes Brie Bella on the tag. Gonna see a little tandem action here. As the Bella Twins deliver a double suplex to Danielle. He is laid out centering. Oh, this is not good. Brie Bella smelling blood in the water here. Oh, man, facebuster centering. Danielle could be in trouble. Brie Bella covers one, but Patty Powers right there to spoil it. As Brie Bella has to go back to work. Delivers a kick. Slams Danielle. Oh, man, Danielle favoring her neck. That might not be good. As Nikki Bella comes in on the tag. Danielle escapes the dropkick of Nikki Bella, tags in Patty Powers, perhaps wisely, as Patty comes in and assumes control. Patty whipped to the ropes. Nikki Bella ducks under, and a running spear takes Patty Powers down to the mat. Patty, just like you needed the midsection. Patty Powers rounds her up. Whoa! Whoa, what a driver that was right there. Did you see the power on that? Patty covers. 1, 2, but Brie Bella right there to break it up. Patty goes after Brie. Has her up. Woo! Oh man, what a slam right there. Patty hits the corner, goes after Liberty Bell. Danielle on the tag. Danielle moves in on Nikki Bella. Here's that neat little takedown again, and here's that ankle lock one more time. Nobody to help. Nikki Bella tapping out. That is it. Liberty Bell Danielle with another submission. American Powers wins this one by tap out.
The time, 14 minutes and 30 seconds. Your winner's be submission, American Powers.
Well, now, how about that? Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote scores yet another submission, this time on Nikki Bella, and I will admit openly. The Bella twins gave American Powers a pretty rough time tonight, but as usual, the RWL Women's World Tag Team Champions come up winning in this non-title matchup. We'll be back with our main event right after this.
Tonight's main event, Legends Division excitement, as the Russian Nightmare Nikita Koloff is set to lock up with former Legends World Champ, Mr. Wrestling Toe.
And Wrestling 2 is angling for a shot at the title again against the Texas Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin. So this match with Nikita is very important to him. Tonight's Snarl main event is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. First, accompanied by the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff, representing the Red Star Confederation. From Moscow in the former Soviet Union, weighing 290 pounds, the Russian Nightmare, Nikita Koloff.
Here's another guy this match has meaning for, because don't you think for even a second that Nikita Koloff isn't just as hot for a title shot against Stone Cold? And what better way to prove your mettle than to defeat the former Legends World Champion? And that's what the Russian Nightmare will be aiming for in this main event.
Nikita Koloff, the Russian Nightmare. I love that guy. He is just too much. But he is made of definitely stern stuff, and Mr. Wrestling 2 ain't gonna have an easy time in here.
His opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 252 pounds, Mr. Wrestling 2. For a little over a year, Mr. Wrestling 2 was the man to beat when it came to the Legends World Championship, but then Steve Austin comes along, and now since spring of this year, no one's been able to take Austin down, and you fans will remember the people that have tried and failed. Andre the Giant and The Undertaker both failed at it. Maybe it's gonna take the guy who lost the belt in the first place to get that sucker back.
Wouldn't surprise me in the least bit, Johnny. Life is real ironic that way, ain't it?
It would definitely prove to be a little piece of poetic justice, wouldn't it?
Poetic justice. Well, there's a term I haven't heard in a minute, Wally. Thank you. Nikita Koloff, Mr. Wrestling 2 in tonight's main event as referee Tom Kanamura sounds the bell. Nikita charges. Luke Thez press a series of hard right hands across the mask of Mr. Wrestling 2. And the Russian Nightmare delivers a kick to the back. Oh, man. Wrestling 2 back on his feet. Blocks the move. Delivers a couple of shots. Rebounds off the rope. Beautiful kick. Takes Nikita Koloff right down to the canvas. And now a series of hard lefts across the head of the Russian Nightmare, followed up with a stomp to the midsection. Hard kick. Mr. Wrestling 2 flips Nikita over. He's done on one side. Look at this little surfboard stomp right there. Little bitty curb stomp, little baby steps. Mr. Wrestling 2 takes himself up to the high rent district. Nikita Koloff standing up just about center ring here. Here we go. Oh, man, did you see that beautiful Bruce Lee style flying kick? Oh, the Dragon's looking down. Smiling. Hitler from the Russian Nightmare takes Wrestling 2 down to the canvas just about center ring. Wrestling 2 slams him face first to the mat in just about the same place. Now delivering a series of right hands to the head of the Russian Nightmare, followed up with a stomp. Oh, man. Nikita takes him down. Grabs Mr. Wrestling 2. Mr. Wrestling 2 counters with a punch. They lock up. Up over the shoulders goes Wrestling. Look at this. Wrestling 2 quick with the counter right here. And boom! What a clothesline. Taking the Russian Nightmare back down. Look at this. The Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff on the outside. Just can't believe what's happening to his nephew. He is getting massacred here. Wow. Series of hard lefts and a stomp. Wrestling 2. Just, oh man, just a firing on all cylinders. Look at this right here. Just blows and stomps and blows and stomps, and look at this. Mr. Wrestling 2 just abusing the hell out of the Russian Nightmare in this one. Wow, what a main event we got going on here. As Wrestling 2, torturing the arm and shoulder, delivers a couple of knees right to the back. Well, that didn't take long. The Russian Bear getting up on his hind legs, arguing with Wrestling 2. What are you trying to do to my nephew? Whoa, man, did you see that drop kick? Double drop kick. Wow. The Russian Nightmare taking advantage of the distraction, a clubbing blow across the chest of Mr. Wrestling 2. Drives a wicked strength knee into the mask. Fails to connect with that butt bump. That would have been beautiful if it had landed. Oh, man. Wrestling 2 gets countered. The Russian Nightmare. Countered. Mr. Wrestling 2. Countered. Nikita Koloff whips into the ropes. Ducks under. Misses with the charge. Would have caught a shoulder tackle right there. Wrestling 2. Look at this. Ivan Koloff introducing the chair into the mix here. Wrestling 2 hung up the top rope. Ron Canamora on it like a hornet here. Here we go. One. Come on. Now you can get rid of the chair. Okay. Oh, man. Nikita with a hard right spins Wrestling 2 around. Stretching the arms from, oh man, and a wicked headbutt right across the shoulder blades. Boom! German release suplex. Wrestling 2. Probably in most trouble we've seen him in the whole match. Wrestling 2 charges into a power slam from the Russian Nightmare, and the tides may be turning right here. Wrestling 2 slams him face first to the canvas. Rounds Nikita Koloff up again. Couple of chops, a couple of spinning back fist. Oh man, look at this. Like 7 or 8 blows, taking the Russian Nightmare back down. As Wrestling 2 makes his way all the way topside one more time. Oh, drives a knee across the chest of the Russian Nightmare. And here comes Nikita Koloff one more time. Wrestling 2 says, I'm not paying attention to you. Going for the cover and hooking the leg. 1, 2. Whoa! Wrestling 2 trying to break a Guinness record here.
The time, 3 minutes and 59 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Mr. Wrestling 2.
Whoa, 1 second under 4 minutes, and Mr. Wrestling 2 takes out the Russian Nightmare. Look at Nikita Koloff on the outside. He cannot believe it, and nor can I, really. I mean, like, wow. I'm impressed. Mr. Wrestling 2 is definitely on the comeback trail.
That was just, wow. I've never seen Nikita Koloff so on the defensive as we have tonight, even against larger opponents than himself. But being real, Wrestling 2 just made the Russian Nightmare look more like the Russian mildly bad dream.
That's the wrap on this week's Snarl. We thank all of you, as always, for following our WL Wrestling, and we'll be back next Saturday night. But up next, it's our WL Rage, immediately following this program, so be sure to check it out. For all of us here at our WL, Wally Cardinal saying thanks, good night, and be safe.